It's Monday, and we're hanging out by the pool. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and this is exactly what we did. I had a book, and we were listening to some Bing Crosby radio. Fun fact about me, I am an avid listener of big band, golden oldies, which are two different eras, but big band is probably one of my favorites. I grew up listening to it with my mom, and I also grew up watching Turner Classic Movies with my great-grandmother, and so I'm a huge fan of all those guys: Nat King Cole, Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Ginger Rogers, Fred Astaire, my favorites. So this morning we locked in our rate on our home, which is really exciting. I'm telling you, I feel like I should make a video on this because I kind of mentioned it briefly in last week's vlog that, you know, VA people, like, you think you're getting this amazing deal, but really, like, you don't have a special APR. We did end up spending, like, you put so much money down and you're supposed to get it back. That's like the biggest difference, is like everyone has to have earnest money, but VA people don't have to have a down payment, whereas most people have to have, like, what is it, 10% down to get into the home, which is like, you know, if you're looking at a $300,000 house, you have to put down like 30 grand, which I don't even know how people save that much money. That's insane to me. But anyways, that's the biggest difference with VA. Like, you still have to have earnest money, you still have to have you know, the market depends on what APR you get, and we had a VA funding fee which rolls into our home loan, which I didn't know. So like, we had a top number and we reached that, I did, at the home loan center. Little did I know that the VA funding fee was going to be rolled into that, which is like $6 grand. So every $1,000 is like 20 bucks on your payment, 22 technically. So that's like another, you know, $150 a month that we're paying. So I really wish I would have known that. I feel like they didn't do a very good job explaining it to us, especially since we're first time home buyers, and we've never used a VA loan, obviously. You're silly. So anyways, we did that this morning, but we also used, like, you put so much money down, that's what I was talking about, and like for us, we would get it back because the seller, which would be the home builder, covers closing costs, and so you get like your earnest money back. But we used some of the earnest money to buy down points. That way we would save so much money a month. It ended up being like, we bought 5/8 of a point, and that saved us $44 a month, which, as long as we're there for 3 years, we get that money back. But we're still getting a little over half of our earnest money back. So we're gonna use that to, the only thing that we didn't buy for the house that we really need is a refrigerator. And then we want to buy a soft water softener because Arizona's water is incredibly hard. And I've already told you guys this many times, like, my parents, you know, their toilets have rings around them, their shower has like a ring around it where water sits and settles. So I can notice a difference, like, in my hair and my skin, you know what I mean? It's like incredibly, it's gonna make a huge difference getting a water softener. Let's just say that. And they're not cheap. They're like anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. So last night I was walking and I stubbed my toe on one of Bailey's toys, and it cracked my toenail completely in half. It is so painful to put in the pool. Probably shouldn't, although maybe chlorine will keep bacteria out of it, not get infected. We have a play date tomorrow morning at the park. Aiden and Mr. Anders, which is who he went to, you can see me in my sunglasses, which is who he went to swim school with. And that's pretty much all that's going on this week. We'll see what kind of stuff we get into. Right now we're just gonna hang out, listen to some music. I have a notepad that I'm going to write all the things we need for the house. When we moved, you can't transport certain things, and all of that was like cleaning supplies, so we're literally starting from scratch. We don't even have a broom. So I want to write a list of everything and just get a little bit at a time. That way we're not like going to Target and dropping like $300 on household essentials. I'm gonna enjoy my mommy time and hang out with Aiden, which he loves having one-on-one time with me, which is cool because, you know, my mom gets one-on-one time with Bailey inside where it's nice and cool. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Hi guys, it is Tuesday and today was jam-packed. This morning woke up and had a play date with Aiden, for Aiden. He got to play with his friend Anders. I've talked about her 2 weeks in a row now. She's seriously so sweet. It felt so good to have like one-on-one lady time. I mean, you guys know I'm part of that MOPS group. I haven't had like one-on-one friend time like in real life, in person, in real life. You know what I mean? Like I have friends that are spread out all over the country that I talk to on the phone, but I haven't had like a friend date literally, I think, since I've moved here, which was October of 2016. Like, how sad is that? I'm a social person. I am so sad that it has taken me that long to find a friend. So that was really cool. We both got to vent, and it was just really nice. It's just so funny, you know, depending on what you believe, but me being a Christian, like, I know that God has a plan, and like how he like spreads things out and how things come to pass is just so crazy. Last week at my MOPS meeting, I stood up and gave testimony on what MOPS means to me, and you know, I said like it's just so crazy that taking my son to swim lessons all the way in a completely different city led me there. Like, it was just happened that dad was there, and he was a very nice guy, and you know, brought up the fact that his wife did MOPS and gave me her number, gave her my number. She texted me and said, hey, why don't you come to a meeting with me just to test it out? You get to come to 2 for free without any commitment or anything. And so on meeting 1, I was, I think, like 7 months pregnant. It was back in November. And I was like, yep, I need this. I need this. Aiden got to interact with kids. And it was really hard at first. He had a horrible separation. And, you know, I was like really nervous about getting together with a group of all women. Like, sometimes it's awesome and sometimes it's really bad. And I've had both. And this one was awesome. So, you know, and getting this friendship out of it means a lot to me. It really does. Like, I could get real emotional about, you know, how hard it is to just go through, especially this year, everything that's happened. This has been like the hardest year ever, and I feel like I've said that every year, but I really don't think the last couple months could top this. And you know, I just really these vlogs are for mostly me. I know you guys really enjoy them, and I have no issues like sharing my life with you. There are some things and some details that I keep to myself, but honestly, I do these every week so I could reflect on them and see how I've grown and stuff, and I have so much in the last year and a half since being here. Being here has been really hard, and it's not what I expected it to be. Like, you always really think that grass is greener on the other side, and it's not. You know, I was so miserable in DC, being away from family and, you know, having my own kids, and then I come here and there's family everywhere, and I'm even living with family, and it still feels like I'm so alone. It really does. Anyways, this year has just been really hard. And on Friday of last week, we found out that my mom's mom has cancer. My grandmother, who lives in California, you guys have seen so many California vlogs of me going over there and her coming for holidays and stuff. She had what she thought was just like a cyst down on her lady bits, and she went and got it biopsied, and it came back positive for cancer. And so she sees the oncologist today, this week, Thursday, and I know that they're not going to really tell her anything about it. Having been to the oncologist just a couple weeks ago, I kind of know how the routine is, and so this week is just going to be a full workup. They're going to do blood and history and stuff like that, and then on Saturday at like 9 o'clock at night, she has to go to the hospital for a scan, a full body scan, to see if it's spread anywhere. And so, you know, this is the first time that I've talked about it. I won't even talk about it with Andrew, just because my mom and me and my grandma are really, really close. Growing up, I didn't know my dad's family very much. Remember, you guys heard me talking about when my grandfather came to visit, like, I'm not really that close with him, so it was nice to, like, get to hear stories from him and stuff like that. But, like, I was living with my grandma if I wasn't with my parents, like, every summer break, spring break, winter break, I was there. And my mom only has one brother, and he had 2 boys, and so I was the only girl growing up, and so we just had like a really special bond. We still do. And so I'm just really, really nervous about that. And, you know, I shouldn't be, because everything, you know, not everything happens for a reason. Like, that sounds so morbid, and like I don't have a heart, but, you know, the plan's already laid. So what's gonna happen, I can't control, and so it doesn't do me any good with the conditions that I have to like worry and stress about it. So anyways, I just want to put this in here, not to like get your guys' sympathy or anything like that, but I want to put this on the vlog, that way I remember, like, this is when we found out, and to see like where we can go from there, what's gonna happen. And I will keep you guys updated. Everyone that watches this is pretty much the same people every week. I have like anywhere from 60 to 80, maybe 90 views on these things, and so I know it's the same people, and I consider all of you my friends. I don't think anyone maliciously watches this. I have like one person that gives me a thumbs down, and I really DGAF, but I never get like any malicious comments or anything like that. So I know everybody here wants to be here. You know, I'm not a trendy YouTuber, and I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm so glad. I just had an issue saying that word. I'm so glad that you guys enjoy these vlogs. I really am. But I do these mostly so I can look back on them and just, you know, I like rewatch stuff all the time. Like, not last year, but the year before that, 2016, like I was watching some Christmas vlogs from that to see like where I was, and I was a little bit happier because we had just gotten here. And anyways, now that I've bawled my eyes out, I don't even remember where I was going with that. Just, you know, that this year has been really, really hard. Like, and everything is just happening all at once. Like, my mom told me my whole life that things come in seasons, and so, you know, you could do really well and prosper, and, you know what I mean, have no drama, no hiccups, and everything just goes really smoothly. And then you have seasons where, you know, just a lot of stuff happens at once, and that's the season I'm in right now. You know, with Andrew not being with Phoenix anymore, and my medical stuff, which I'm still not out of the woods of for some reason. That's a whole nother topic that I don't want to talk about right now. Anyways, so this morning I had that wonderful play date, and after that I went and got my permanent crown in, and no more pain. Since my root canal, I haven't been in pain, but I'm very glad to be done with the dentist for right now. I just got back from Target. I went to go get a couple of things. I wanted to get some new organization for the house. I know you're thinking like, what the F? Your house isn't even done, but not like big stuff. But we've already made a couple of big purchases. I showed you guys last week, we bought 3 ceiling fans, and we bought a garage door opener from Home Depot. And so I want to, number one, keep those receipts where I can find them, and number 2, keep manuals where I could find them. Anyways, yesterday was life admin, today was like errands and stuff. Tomorrow, thank God, we have nothing going on except for me and my mom are gonna go to Kohl's. I told you guys last week, like, I didn't know what I was gonna get for Mother's Day, and I got a single rose from Andrew, which I have told you guys before, my husband's not the best gift giver. He really isn't. Bless his heart. He just, I don't know what it is. Laziness? Who knows? So I told him, you know, that I'm going to pick something for myself, and he said okay. And I want some new workout stuff, and Kohl's is having a sale on Adidas, and I've been watching Megan Lee from La Vida de Meg. She's a really good vlogger, and she went like and did a Adidas haul, and I fell in love with everything. I've never owned, I don't think, since I was in like grade school. I had a pair of the 3-striped Adidas that used to come in like different colors, but I want like a pair of like real running shoes. I want some workout tank tops that are really cute, and it's 25% off. And normally you can't get Adidas on sale. Like you can't use your coupons on Adidas. So anyways, I'm home. I think I'm gonna do a Target haul. I have a really I got some fun stuff actually, so I think I might do that. I said that last week, and I did film a summer clothing haul for me, Aiden, and Bailey, and the lighting was terrible. I looked terrible. So, not that I look great right now. I probably have crying marks. So, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just share it with you guys, because I hate doing videos now. Not hate, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, bye. Well, here we are. It's Wednesday, and we're at Kohl's. Like I said, I'm gonna get my Adidas stuff. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get some more workout stuff. My mom's gonna get my dad an anniversary card. Right now we're in the clearance. So after this, we're gonna go see about maybe getting a plant pot, because my rose bush met its demise yesterday with Andrew. It was an accident, I guess. He had like a really bad, not bad day, but well, yeah, he had a cluster. A variety of things. Ooh, look at the cheese board. It's marble. Ooh. Ooh. That's how we feel about marble. Ooh. So we're going to look at some clearance. We're going to take our time. And then go back home. My mom's cleaning out her closet, getting all our summer stuff ready. And I'm going to film a haul, a collective one that I haven't filmed one in a long time. And then I'm gonna clean up my beauty room. Those are cute. They're little dogs.
I know, isn't that cute?
That is super cute. Are they all supposed to be together like that? Oh yeah, 5-pack. That's cute. They're little different animals. That's cute. So let's go shopping. We've made it home, and I literally just got done filming a haul. I haven't done one in so long. It was so much fun. And now I have the aftermath of the mess, which is clothes all over the place, boxes all over the place, but that was what I needed to do in order to start cleaning this place up. It's a mess. Like, look at all this crap. Those fans I can't do anything about, but all this organization I want to get done. Hi! Hi. So, while the baby is sleeping and Aiden's just chilling, Andrew took him swimming, and now he's eating something. Did you give him something? So yeah, I'm gonna start cleaning this crap up, and Andrew and I are gonna go see the house. The construction manager called me and told me all the things that they've done, and it's quite a bit, and I'm not gonna say it out loud because I want to surprise Andrew. So him and I are gonna go over there later, but right now I'm gonna clean all this crap up, okay? Okay, bye. It's official. There's our address. We put the shutters up, and we also have a front door. There's a front door. And there's a garage door right there. Oh, snap. What's going on over here? We're doing our dividing wall. Baseboards are in. Doors are somewhat in. Banister is in. Oh my gosh, so we're gonna have one cabinet right here. There's our little coat closet. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my god. Isn't that glorious? Isn't that the best pantry you've ever seen in your life? Look how much room is in there, babe. Up the stairs we go. Holding on to our beautiful banister. Look at how much different it looks now. That's insane. No more ugly metal poles. Oh, do you already feel how much hotter it is up here? Yeah. There's guest closet. Very nice. Our laundry shelf. Oh man. So this kind of gives you a better idea of how much space this closet should really have. It's insane. It's Friday and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Yesterday, I was in bed with a migraine. I really thought that this was gonna help. I mean, it's been 3 months since I've had one, so it has helped a little bit. But I'm pretty sure it's because of the lack of sleep that I'm getting. You just can't burn the candle from both ends, you know what I mean? You just can't. And I have been for so long. Even though Andrew's home at night, I still do the nighttime feeds. She only wakes up usually once, but lately this week, and I know it's because she's teething, she's been waking up like 2 or 3 times. And not to eat, but just like fussy. So, this whole entire week, I've maybe gotten like 5 to 6 hours every night. And I just can't survive off of that because it's just a trigger for my migraines. It's not like I'm lazy, like I have to have 8 hours of sleep. I feel rested or whatever. It just is something in my body where if I don't get enough rest, I have an adverse effect. And this headache was really weird. I could tell the night before, and so I told Andrew, like, you need to take the bottle and you need to do it, the nighttime feed. I just need sleep tonight. And so sure enough, she woke up like 2 times that night and it just popped. You know, I could feel it right behind my left eye. I can always feel it right behind my left eye. So anyways, I was in bed all day yesterday until about 5 o'clock. And then I tried to spend as much time with the kids as I can. I was telling Andrew, the thing I hate most about migraines is the time it steals from me. And being with my kids. Like, I've had a really hard week. I'm gonna start crying again for the second time in this vlog. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. I just need to get over it. I was telling you guys that my grandma has been diagnosed with cancer. And so we're trying to figure all that out because they want to start chemo and radiation already, and they haven't even done like a complete scan to see like where it is. So, you know, I don't understand any of that. She just went to the oncologist yesterday and he like canceled her CAT scan and ordered a PET scan, but it's not until May 31st, which her CAT scan was going to be tomorrow, Saturday. And then it's like in her lady bits, not to get too, you know, TMI, but it's on the outside. And so she thought it was like something completely different. Obviously not like an STD because she's like 77 years old, but she thought it was like a growth of some kind, and obviously it was a cancerous growth. So she has to get it removed, but they're not removing it until June 20th. It's like so far away. Like, if it's cancerous, doesn't that mean it could spread? Like, she doesn't know like what stage it is. So I just don't want her to go through radiation therapy if she doesn't have to, because that's most of the time what sucks the life out of people. I've seen it happen to both of her parents, my great-grandparents. I was very fortunate enough to grow up with. When my great-grandfather died, I was like 14. When my great-grandmother died, I was like 21, 22. Both of them had cancer. The thing that took them in the end was the chemo and radiation. I was there for both of those deaths. Like, I was physically there when both of them died. And so I just don't want to repeat that with this. And especially because like my kids are so freaking little. I'm just venting at this point. I really want to do some organization. I showed you in the haul that I got some new stuff to organize, but I don't know how far I'm going to get on it. we'll see. I'm gonna finish editing this. It's pretty much done. I was gonna do like some cutouts of me like wearing each individual item, but then I was like, no. That's the mood I'm in. And even in the video, I was like, this is just super chill, laid back. I'm not putting any pressure on myself, so I'm not gonna do cutouts of me wearing anything. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I should get Aiden something to eat. It's Saturday, and Aiden and I are outside swimming. Bailey's taking a nap. My parents are watching Mark Levin, who, if you are a conservative Republican, he is worth checking out. He's pretty good. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Nothing really exciting is going on. Today's like gonna be a super lazy day. Andrew's working drill this weekend, and so since he already works, it's kind of crappy the way they do it. Since he already works, he has to come in 4 hours earlier. So he's working like 12, it'll be like 13 hours by the time he's done. Which he hasn't worked hours like that in a little bit, so stinks. And he has to do it tomorrow too, which means he's gonna miss church, which always stinks. Go get him. Go get him. Go. My poor little guy lost his confidence a little bit in the pool, so I'm trying to get him not too confident where he's like jumping in by himself, but he like is scared to even leave the step, which is not like him at all. He's a water baby. So when we first opened it on Mother's Day, I've told you guys he like sank to the bottom, so it's just a little out of practice, but I guarantee you he'll be swimming by himself by the end of summer, because our end of summer is like October, so we have like 6 months to get it down. I managed to get Sunday Funday haul up and scheduled, which is super exciting. You have already seen it by now. Funny enough, my hat came in from Adidas. Maybe I'll show that to you later, or insert it here. It's really cute. It's like gray and pink. I'm really happy with it. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys had an amazing week, or will, because these go up on Monday. I hope you had an amazing weekend and that you have an amazing week. I'll give you guys an update next week on my grandmother's situation. I don't ever apologize for being emotional, but I mean, probably isn't the most pleasant thing to watch somebody cry, but that's something to cry about. So next week is gonna be really busy because we have doctor's appointments. We have 2 for Aiden, and we have to resubmit a whole bunch of paperwork for the house. Next week's gonna be really busy. I should actually probably do that tomorrow, that way it's there Monday morning. But anyway, that's it for this week. When it rains it pours. It's like the theme, I guess. But thank you for watching so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.